So today we're going to see the SAP HANA support project details. Okay, so everything is a real-time one. I will warm up with the what are the things we have discussed in the last class. It's unrelated to the implementation project where we're going to get the requirement from the business units. Once the business unit got the requirement, the functional design document will be created. Based upon that, the once it has been signed off, then it goes to the technical documentation, and when it is signed off for the offshore or on-site lead, then the development work starts. Once the development has been done, it will be moved to the quality system for the UAT. Once the UAT is approved from the user, it moves to the production. So from the one system to the another system, that is the development, quality, and the production, we used to follow the transportation process. It might be a import and export, or it might be LCM or the copy function. Okay, so these are the things we have discussed in the last session. Now moving to the support project. So when I say the support project, it's a production system. In the production system, what would be our responsibilities? How we are going to handle the production activities? Okay, so that we are going to see now. Fine. These are the six key items that we need to consider when we are dealing with the production support. Okay, so here you can see the monitoring activities, incident, change requests, SLA, priorities, and the status calls. When I say the monitoring, for every client, what are the developments we have done? So the client will prioritize what are the critical reports on business critical reports. The report either might be Bobj report, SAC, or a Power BI. Okay, they will identify. So in my project, apart from we have a FIGL reports, controlling reports, and the sales analysis reports as a business critical reports. Okay, what is this monitoring activity? Monitoring activity is nothing but every day we have to have a look before the business starts that all the reports, all the analytical reports has been refreshed with the live data or not. Okay, if at all any data stuck, I mean to say, if at all bad jobs has been stopped or something else, we have to track them prior to the business starts. So these all activities will come under the monitoring. If at all the job failed, we have to send a notification to the all the business users stating that these reports are got delayed. So expected time of availability should be, we have to give the expected time. Okay, that kind of emails also we have to send to the end users or the business users. Fine. Then we have the second item as an incidents and the change request. What are these incidents and what are the change request? Incidents are something like we have developed multiple reports. So reports, the underlying would be the SAP HANA models. Whatever the developments we have done in the HANA models, based upon all the technical documentation, if at all there any incidents comes as part of the data mismatch, example, or when I comparing the SAP source system with the business reports, there might be a data mismatch. For example, for the so-and-so sales organization, our quantity value is getting not matched with the SAP system. When I say the SAP system, SAP transaction, there might be users will be giving those information, and all this information user will be placing those items in the either in the remedy or the service now. Okay, these two are the items where the issues will be raised. Okay, then so once the incident has come to us, it comes to the queue, right? So we have to understand, we have to analyze from the source to the target level. So source is SAP. In our case, target would be the first target would be the analytics final target, and before that we'll be having a HANA system. So which table that particular information, that quantity value will be available. We have to cross check from the basic, each node wise we have to check, we have to validate, and then we have to find the root cause. All this information we can do using the incidents. Okay, then the second part is the change request. Change request is nothing but already you have developed some reports. Okay, and those reports user wants that those reports should be enhanced with new fields. When I say the new fields, for example, user in my FIGL or the controlling report, user wants the delivery date and also the quantity information. So if my report, existing report don't have these two fields, we have to we have to check with user from where, which table those information is coming up. We have to validate again those information is available in the existing model, and that is being not being selected in our existing model, that we have to check. And if not, we have to take a new table from which this source fields are coming up, and we have to join that. So all this part comes as a enhancement, right? So this enhancement is nothing but the change request. Okay, so this kind of change request will arise. So change request is nothing but the enhancing the existing models, the models which we have built during the development phase. Okay, and then there is SLT. SLA. What is SLA? As a service level agreement. It's nothing but each development, what are the activities we are going to do, we'll be having an agreement with the user, business client. And this agreement would be whatever we're dealing with the production activities, right? The production activity, what would be the SLA for priority 1 incident, and what would be the SLA for priority 2 and priority 3. So if I say the priority 1, it's an high, and the impact large number of users. So mostly this kind of scenarios comes under when you're dealing with the FI controlling as well as the sales. So during that, users will raise, user says that my POBJ report is refreshed, but data is not matching. Some users he says that all the key figure, all the measurable values are coming zeros. Such kind of scenarios comes as a priority 1, and we have to assign to our queue, and then we need to respond the users within 15 minutes stating that we are in progress, and then we have to close it. Okay, we have to find the root cause and we have to close it up. This is how the priority 1, and this process will be documented in the SLS. Okay, for the priority 2, what is the response time and how we are going to resolve, what is the work resolution time, all this will be captured in the SLAs, and those are the documented. And finally, we have dealing with the 6th point, that is the status calls. When I say the status call, weekly, twice or thrice, we'll be having the status call, in which we are going to discuss what are the things that currently we are working on. For example, I'm working on 3 incidents and 4 change requests. So we have to give our status in the status calls. And also we can discuss if we are stuck at any point, those information we can share with our leads or the other guys, other colleagues, so that we can get any inputs from them. Okay, so this is what about the task, we can say, or topics that are part of support project. Okay, fine. Do you have any questions? Please let me know.